Okay. We should be at a point where you can actually hear me. Bonus points if you can read lips and know what I was saying. At the beginning of the year, technically before the beginning of the year, I ran a charity event for Make-A-Wish International. And we're going to do another Make-A-Wish International event soon. It will involve Stars Without Numbers crew. I believe it'll be on April 22nd. So let's talk about why we're here. I feel like the title of this stream is extremely obvious, but one of the charity options was for me to eat something with mushrooms in it because I don't like mushrooms. Many mushrooms would attempt to eat me as I was eating it. If The Last of Us taught us anything, it's that lowering human body temperature is a serious problem for fungal infections. Boys and girls and everyone else, my normal body temperature is 97.5. It's way lower than normal. So, yeah. I'm going to be the first one the fungal zombies get. So, I don't like mushrooms. I don't like the way they're grown. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way they feel. I don't like the way they taste. They seem to be indicative of disease. They offer an alternative to life and death as we know it in their rotting malfeasance. But when questioned, the person who bought this particular option, which was Grimdark James, I believe, I was told that it would be okay if I had it with beef stroganoff, which is pretty much the only way to eat mushrooms. The mushrooms get into the sauce. The flavor, umami, or whatever they want to call it, we used to call it savory, I guess we call it umami now, enhances ground beef, while also whatever mushroom bits are left over get to hide in the pile of ground beef. They have a very similar color. So this is a giant-ass bowl of freshly cooked beef stroganoff. I will eat some of it here in front of you, and I will answer questions when I am not eating. I don't normally eat on stream. I feel like my eating habits are disgusting and I wouldn't want to be recorded doing it, so I may lean down to do it, but don't worry. I will actually be eating this bowl. You may line your questions up now. We're also live on Discord if you just want to join and chat. When I'm done here, the stream will also be done, so enjoy my torment, I guess. It smells buttery, which I guess isn't a surprise too much. It is beef stroganoff after all. And I Paula Deen the shit out of this. I mean, these egg noodles are definitely overcooked for sure, 100%. This is a bad call. They're basically just evaporating. Give us a camera shot of the beef stroganoff. I mean, that's... Look at how full this bowl is. I'm gonna give you a tilt, I guess. I'm not certain I want to go any further than that. The beef's good, obviously. I'm using Costco Wagyu ground beef, which I'd never seen before. But just specifically for this stream, I picked up. It's Costco, so you can't get less than 3 pounds of it, so I have 3 pounds of it. The sauce is all right. You know, that's where the mushroom is. Cream of mushroom with chopped up mushrooms in it and some seasonings. This is where the mushroom is. It's okay. It's a little more cheesier than I thought it would turn out. But I put some Parmesan Reggiano because I got a big fucking rind of Parmesan Reggiano. And my mom just sent me a cheese grater. So I've been grating it and put it on fucking everything. And let me tell you, it's cheesier than I expected. And this Parmesan Reggiano is strong. It is salty as fuck. All right, chat is saying we make different beef stroganoff. I mean, you can slice up skirt steak or flank steak. That's fine. I just did ground beef, man. I'm sorry. You break down your recipe for me here. Okay? And you know what? I want a consultation with Savannah as well. I want Savannah to confirm. I think I let this cool down too much as well. I didn't want to burn the top of my mouth on stream, and now I feel like I should have heated it up more. I mean, obviously it simmer boiled, so shouldn't have let it get so cold. Yeah, I'm thinking about microwave, but I probably would just sizzle and pop and kind of make the sauce stick to the side of the bowl without actually solving any problems. The microwave is a great way to do a lot of things, including, and I know this is going to be a obstinate opinion, fish. But if you're doing fish, you better not do it in an office. The microwave is just fine for cooking some types of fish, but you better be doing it at home with a damn fan on. That's all I'm saying. You got to shake those water molecules the right way. Are you getting what you feel like you paid for, Grimdark James, and the rest of the audience? All right, so Spoon says cooking steak to a nice medium, setting it aside. Now, when he says setting it aside, folks at home, he also means draining it as well, I would think. You don't want it to be too oily. Half an onion into the skillet. When it's translucent and soft, that's probably like 10 minutes. Add your mushrooms with 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, that's a good amount of butter. Once the butter is melted and the mushrooms are nicely brown, you can't nicely brown mushrooms. You can't do anything good with mushrooms. You season it with some paprika and thyme, and then add in some beef, chicken, or veggie broth. Yeah, we did this very differently, for sure. There's no cheese listed here. There's no onion in this. Half an onion doesn't seem like enough. You know, I'm into the steak and onions, liver and onions. There better be a lot of fucking onion in this. There better be a ratio of onion that would be appropriate for a Mexican restaurant fajita dish for white people. Okay. That's where you say you have a steak fajita dish, but then it's like 80% vegetables, so that you think that you've paid for a lot of food, but actually you just paid for a bunch of cheap vegetables and some overcooked steak. That's how you get them in Mexican restaurants. You fool them. Not the worst. Not the worst. I'm going to bad Mexican restaurants? Yes. Yes, I am. Real bad ones. I've been to Mexico many times, so I know what good fajitas are. I can't believe we're 10 minutes here and I'm still eating. But we still haven't even finished the top of the bowl here. I mean, how do I level this for the camera? That seems about right. I haven't even gotten that down. Let's see here. Some cooking wine if you want, then simmer, add your noodles, add your nudes. When your nudes are cooked to your preference, take it off the heat and add in a cup of sour cream. Sour cream's fine. Sour cream's fine. Don't get me wrong. But I've been converted to using plain yogurt. It's healthier and has essentially the same texture with nearly the same taste. It's a pretty good substitute when you need to cut down on stuff, so. Stir and add Worcestershire sauce and add your sliced steak back in to finish cooking. Then serve. You can do a whole onion too if you want more onion. It's a Babish. I believe he's talking about binging with Babish and everything with Alvin or whatever it's called. One pot beef stroganoff. I wish this was one pot. I have to do dishes tomorrow morning. Okay, my tomorrow is take everything that's soaking in the sink, put it in the dishwasher, run the dishwasher at 6 a.m., drive to Brooklyn, pick my mom up from her cruise, drive her home, use all of the things that are currently being cleaned to make Easter dinner. Oh, yeah. And I got to do all that fueled on yesterday's leftover beef stroganoff with the mushrooms. I bought a Monster energy drink so that at 7 a.m. I'm not crashing into the side of the New Jersey Turnpike. My doctor says I'm not really supposed to have caffeine. And you know what? I haven't had a soda in a long ass time, like since the new year. But I did have a Monster energy drink last week on the drive up, and I'm going to need another one again. I can't believe the cost of it, though. It used to be you could get a Monster for like $1. Oh my God, I sound like my dad. You used to be able to get a Coke for 25 cents. This one can was like $2.70. When I was in college, my mom would get crates. And whatever you're thinking of is too small. She would get crates of Monster Energy and ship it out to me because I would suck them down on finals week. The whole week I'd be fueled by like 7 or 8 a day, which, now, along with the obvious obesity problems, is probably why I have heart conditions. But hey, I got through West Virginia University College of Engineering. We did it, boys. We did it. How much more of this you guys want me to eat? Have I suffered enough for you? I thought it wasn't warm enough to burn the top of my mouth. But it's not burned, but it's like rough, it's like raw. When you run your tongue over it, you can feel it. Half of chat says I can stop whenever I want to. I feel bad for doing this when James isn't around because he paid for this. But we would be doing Pendrican tonight if James wasn't around. It was around, so, All right, Spoon says he sent me a video. Is it Binging with Babish? Yep. Oh, it's Babish Culinary Universe. The one pot of pasta. Hey, you know, I love making pasta. My nutritionist told me to stop making it so much. I gotta go get fresh tomatoes down in Dover. Next time I'm down there, I'll get like 3 pounds of tomatoes. And I might try canning my own sauce. You know, 3 pounds of tomatoes is a lot of damn tomato sauce. And it ended up being that I would need several pounds of pasta over the course of 2 or 3 days. But I'm thinking of making like a summer salsa, or like using my mason jar, my hipster mason jars, to like can. I'm just worried because I don't know what the procedures for canning are, and I know if you don't do it correctly, it will go bad very quickly. Maybe I'll freeze it. Probably can't can and freeze with a mason jar, though. I bet that would not work well. All right, Spoon says he had Michigan cherry salsa for the first time. That sounds pretty interesting. Is it like cherries or like cherry blossom cherries? Make that salsa. All right, gang. It's been 17 minutes of me answering questions and eating the beef mushroom noodle cheese milk mix. I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna do Helldivers on Discord in a couple minutes once I've composed myself. So this isn't gonna matter to anybody on YouTube because you're not gonna watch this until long after. But yeah, you guys have a good night. Thanks for showing up to watch me suffer. I guess. Well, you know, honestly, it wasn't that bad. I would have rather eaten pretty much anything else.